We'll go with that.
Gambling?
Yeah. Gambling's business.
Gambling on how much coke you can do as well.
That works.
I think so.
Yeah. Welcome back to Filling the Gaps. I am Egg, and with me today is another fantastic human and tattoo artist. His favourite Pokemon is Bulbasaur.
Yes.
He says that DC is better than Marvel by a long shot.
Correct.
And when I asked him, do you reckon that Batman could beat Superman in a fight? He said, mate, I don't just think, I'm Jeremy Shaw. Today's guest, Jeremy Shaw.
Did I actually say that?
No.
Okay.
Sure, the joke was sure.
Yeah.
You're sure that he could?
Yeah, that's...
He couldn't, but that's okay.
That's something I hear from my dad a lot.
How you going, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Happy to be here?
Very happy.
Yeah, good. That's
excited.
what we want. Yeah.
Raring to go.
Yeah, and I know so much about Star Wars and Star Trek and all the other stars.
And we will give you the best education.
I hope you know how like bone rattling this podcast is about to be, where it's just an hour and a half of me guessing what nerd culture stuff is and you confirming or denying it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast for you. It's going to suck for me.
Or other way around. It could just be so frustrating that I'm just like, headphones off.
Yeah, honestly, because it's been 20-something episodes of guests coming on here being like, blah, 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 and like referencing someone or something. And I'm like, I don't know. And now we're going to put it to the test and I'm going to fail miserably.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun.
Bottom line, do you know who Batman is?
I do. I am aware of his existence.
Superman?
Oh, less familiar, but I do know.
Okay. Right now, who would win in the fight?
Superman, 1,000,000%.
Why?
Batman is just a regular human.
Exactly. He doesn't have powers. He has money.
Yeah, exactly. So Superman would win.
Exactly.
Yeah, good.
I'm proud.
I'm glad we agree.
Yeah.
I'm sure about that one.
Me too.
You're Jeremy sure about that one. Please be sure to like, subscribe, rate, share the show, and thank you to Industry Tattoo Supply for sponsoring the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Legends.
New sponsor. Congrats.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So yes, Jeremy, you're not technically a junior artist, are you? You're technically just a tattoo artist.
Yeah, it's a
grey area.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been tattooing for?
Tattooing, it's coming up to 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. So about the time frame of a junior artist.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So we'll go with full artist, most experienced artist in Perth. Any style, any time, any day, go to him. He'll do a full back piece in half an hour.
Take out the half an hour and I'll say yes to the back piece.
Okay.
But that's summing up quite a lot,
Okay.
especially when you've just had fizz on last night.
What do you mean? I had fizz on 2 weeks ago. I don't know what you said.
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry. This is filmed on
Yes.
this May.
Somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, somewhere
Go with
around there.
that.
Yep, happy days. Yeah, so as we mentioned off the top, big fan of nerdy kind of culture.
Very
I do
much.
have a present for you. I try to do this for my guests. So obviously I don't know a lot about nerd culture, but I was in Minitopia and they have a lot of nerdy kind of stuff. So
What is Minitopia?
you've never been to Minitopia? You'd love the shop.
Would I?
Yeah, it's just like nerd culture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put it on my to-do list.
I got you a book,
Aw,
a notepad.
Thanks.
With your favourite.
It's actually so soft.
Yeah, I know. It's nice. I was feeling it before. So, yeah. Like I want to be feeling you.
Whoa. Too soon.
I don't know if
Buy me a drink first.
I bought you a book instead.
It's like a legit book too.
Is it lined or is it?
Yeah, it's lined.
Nice.
Like, I'm actually going to use this.
There you go. Perfect.
And I'm going to look like one of those gamer girls with the cat headphones.
That's right. Put
And-
one of my stickers on the back and then be like, you want to know who bought this for me? A very small business and a guy that just runs a podcast because he's got nothing better to do. That's who bought it for me, okay? Bully me more.
I'm not even going to say small business because you're going to go global. I'm calling it now.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have my own Pokemon
Yeah.
to rep me.
Yep. No, I'll put a sticker there, get a nice
Yeah.
little signature and
Yeah.
a message from you. And then I'll say, hey,
Shit. Buy me a drink first.
I was like, it could be like one of Seth MacFarlane's books where
Yeah.
a signed version is cheaper than a new one.
Yes. Yeah, that would be about right, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't know of many people that would actually want that, so that's right. But hopefully it's useful for you. I just thought book, artist, notes.
It will be.
Yeah.
Because there's just a lot of times you get those ideas where it's like, actually, I could tell you one, but
Go ahead.
I'm afraid someone's going to steal it.
That's okay. Go.
And it's a really weird backstory, but it was like...
By all means, share it. Go ahead. I want to hear
this.
this.
Is podcast friendly, though.
That's okay. If it's not, then they're not even going to know that you said it. So,
yeah, no, I was at my girlfriend's parents' house and her brother's there, and he was talking about how some dude had like rosary beads down his arm, but he called them anal beads.
Hold on, the guy that got them tattooed called them anal beads, or
no, the brother?
Okay.
And so he was like, yeah, he had these like anal bead things going down, and I just thought that was the best idea to have like a nun with like a ball gag in her mouth, and then like anal beads for the rosary beads around the neck. I thought that'd be so cool, but I know no one will get that.
To be fair, it sounds like a pretty creative and good idea. Like, I wouldn't get it. By no means would I get it, but it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Someone would get that, I promise you.
I've seen a fair few like bondage nuns,
yeah,
but I haven't seen the anal bead rosary beads. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's like tons of them, but
you can be the first to either tattoo it or be the nun. It's completely up to you on that one. But
I'll pass on the nun.
Okay.
But tattoo it,
maybe.
I'm game.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Peace, 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll get it booked in. Book me in for tomorrow. I'll take the day off. So yeah, you're into nerd culture kind of stuff. Was that something that you grew up with, or was it just something that like did you have siblings or family kind of introduce you to the whole nerd kind of world, or was it just something that you liked and grew up with?
I definitely had been brought up within it.
Mm-hmm.
I think my dad especially, he saw the first Star Wars when he was like a little boy.
Okay.
And he showed us that. But after that, I think he just knew that like this is something a boy will like. So they bought like a box set of the first 3 films.
Yeah.
And that was just what me and my brother lived off, where we, know, put on like little kids' capes and then get toilet rolls, stick them together with tape and then Sharpie on like the colour.
Nice.
Like little lightsaber fights.
Were you green or red?
I was personally blue.
The fuck is blue? That's new to me.
No, that's like one of the most common.
I thought it was green and red.
No.
I thought green was the good guys, red was the bad guys. Well, don't I look like a dickhead with my good guy colours here?
Here, I'll blow your mind as well.
Okay.
Is a colour. Purple is also a colour of a lightsaber.
I feel like I've seen that.
It's, the only one that has it in a movie is Samuel L. Jackson.
I was going to say Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know why I know that, but I was like, isn't Samuel L. Jackson the only one that has the purple lightsaber?
Yeah, and the story for it is amazing. There was this full battle scene with heaps of Jedi, and he was like, I want to be able to see myself, so I want a purple one. And the guy that made it was like, we'll see what we can do. And then...
It's Samuel L. Jackson, so he
did it. Of course they did it.
Yeah,
and they wrote bad motherfucker on his lightsaber.
Nice. That's sick.
It is sick.
That is cool. And then, hold on, so Luke Skywalker, does he use a blue lightsaber?
He uses both. He starts with a blue, which is his dad's old one, and then...
Hand me down?
Yeah, but
wait, so
unintentionally. He doesn't know his dad.
Isn't his dad Darth Vader?
Yeah.
So Darth Vader used a blue one?
Well, this is the thing. So Darth Vader's his own person, and then, like, Anakin Skywalker is his own person, but they're the same person.
Is Anakin Luke?
No, that's his dad. So he starts as Anakin Skywalker when he's
This is what I mean. Like, this is just going to be you just teaching me because I don't fucking know.
I'll try to sum it up real quick.
Okay.
Just like the nice succinct version.
Yeah. For anyone that loves Star Wars, comment ahead and just tell him how wrong he is and just make sure you research it.
But don't make me cry because that'll shatter my whole world.
Or how about this? Here's a better idea. How about I explain to you what I believe Star Wars to be summed up, and you can just tell me how wrong I am.
I like this.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
So we've got Luke Skywalker, who is the brother of Princess Leia.
Correct.
Yes. Their dad is Darth Vader, but they don't know that until like the 3rd movie or something when he says, no, I am your father. Not Luke, I am your father. He says, no, I am your father. Anakin Skywalker is news to me. Next, Yoda is a really old guy that used to fight Anakin Skywalker, but no longer does, and now he's become friends with him because he's unbeatable and really old and can't lose. R2-D2 and C-3PO two robotic dudes that just kind of fill in the background and don't really have a side, but they don't like Darth Vader, so they're more good than they are bad. Who else is there? Chewbacca is a big furry dude that is on the bad side.
No.
And there's the big blob. What's the big blob?
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt. He's bad. He's bad as well. He's on Darth Vader's team. So that's pretty much the teams. And
that took me by surprise. That's the teams.
And there's red team and green team. And
this
then
is for the dodgeball tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Galactic
exactly.
dodgeball.
Yeah. Except the dodgeballs are lightsabers. Oh, and then there's the stormtroopers, and they suck at shooting. They can't hit anyone. They're Darth Vader's bodyguards. And
okay, you were half there.
Okay, and what else is there? I'm still unsure as to whether Baby Yoda is Yoda's son or just the before version of Yoda before he grew up.
That's the thing. No one really knows, but it's
Okay.
pretty certain he's not like Yoda's offspring. And it's not the before Yoda. It's just like the same species kind of thing.
I see. Grogu is his name.
Correct.
I know this.
Yes.
So if that was an exam,
yeah,
what mark am I getting in terms of correctiveness? Which is a word. It's not, but
I'd give you like...
You can either do letter grade or percentage. It's up to you.
I'll go letter grade.
Okay.
And I'd say like I'll be really specific. We'll go like highs and lows of a grade.
Yeah.
I'll go like a high D, low C.
You know, I'll take that because I was going to say if you give me anything higher than a C, you're just lying.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Okay, so I didn't do awful, but what's that, like a 55%?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay. So where did I go right, where did I go wrong, and sum it up for me?
You got correct that Darth Vader is Luke's dad and Princess Leia's dad.
Yeah.
But one place you went wrong
is
that you said that Yoda is like friends with Anakin and then like doesn't fight him anymore. Yeah. Like, nah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
the whole thing there is Darth Vader and Anakin are the same person. So it's like Anakin...
wait, what? What?
We'll get there. Just buckle in for the ride. Yeah, so if you think about your V-can right there, that's like...
Not sponsored. My neutral branded energy drink.
Yeah, sorry. The pink can.
Yes.
We'll go with that. That is 9-year-old Anakin Skywalker. He's just a boy. He's a slave on a desert planet, and so is his mum. He has no dad.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Jesus and Mary situation.
I see.
He is this chosen one.
Okay.
But we don't know that yet.
That's Anakin.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he grows up. There's this weird kind of thing that happens. He is freed, but his mum is still kept as a slave on this planet.
Okay.
And he's basically taught to become a Jedi. And the next movie takes place where he's like, I'm going to go real broad age, like late teens, early 20s kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's all grown up and he is having this little like power struggle. Like he wants more, but he like can't get it. It's kind of not the Jedi thing. And they're all about just, keeping the peace, but he wants like that power.
Okay.
And then whoop-de-doo, gets in a fight. His arm gets cut off, whatever. Gets replaced with a robotic one. And Jedi have to be celibate.
Okay.
He gets married. Just right off rip.
Horn dog.
To Natalie Portman, who I wish I was Anakin because I would love to be married to her.
Don't know who Natalie Portman is.
Or I have to show you a picture. I'm sorry. I can't.
I know the name, obviously. I've heard the name Natalie Portman. I don't know who she is, though.
Have you seen Black Swan?
Nope.
Okay. No.
I'll go a step further and say I've never even heard of Black Swan. Is it a movie or a show?
A movie.
Okay.
It's got her and Mila Kunis. Meg Griffin.
Yeah, I was going to say Meg Griffin, yeah. I don't know what she looks like either, but... oh, hold on. She was in... What else was she in? She's in something that I have seen. I don't know what.
I'll go with a very strategic picture here. This is her badass episode 2 outfit in an arena fight.
Nice.
I think we'd all like to be married to her
Yeah.
when we were younger. or older.
When we were younger.
or older.
Yeah.
Just that was when I was exposed
Yeah.
to it. You know.
Yeah, until you found your girlfriend.
Correct.
And now no longer.
Correct.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So he gets married.
Okay.
It's not the right thing to do. Then we move on to the third film, and at the pretty much very start, there's this battle that goes on. They interact, him and his wife. She tells him that she's pregnant. So already we're just
Breaking the rules.
snowballing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the oven is some twins, Luke and Leia.
Nice.
And so Anakin's a bit older at this point. He's really struggling with this power thing. He's had these like visions planted in his head by this guy that's kind of like manipulating the war on both sides because he's a Sith Lord, but he's also a senator. It's weird. It's very political.
Sith Lord.
He's a Sith Lord.
What's that?
Bad
guys?
Like reigning dark person.
Okay.
Like head
Be
honcho.
careful with the wording there.
Yep. Yeah, he's like head honcho kind of thing.
Okay.
He's like...
He's the leading dark person.
Yeah, he's like
everyone
king of the
hates the
bad
dark
guys.
people, and
Yeah.
these are words that you've said, and
Yeah, exactly.
because there's
No.
because it's the dark side is the bad guys, and
Yeah.
then what's the
The light side.
Is it actually just called the light side?
Yeah.
They could have been a lot more creative than
They
that,
could
but that's
have,
okay.
but, well,
Okay. Yes. So the dark
Cinema.
side. So he's the like head honcho of the dark side.
yeah.
Gotcha.
He's like king bad guy.
Okay.
And at the same time, he's... During this whole period, the bad guys, they're not publicly known that they are in existence.
Okay.
It's thought to be that they are eradicated.
Yeah.
But they're just in hiding. And at the same time, he is a senator who's orchestrating the war on both sides, basically, manipulating it for his overall takeover. Very smart guy. It's great. You should just watch it. But
Oh, is it a movie? I didn't.
yeah. You've killed my train of thought now.
Sorry.
Where was I?
My bad. Babies, and then
These visions.
Sith Lord
These visions. Yeah. So he's kind of like planted these in his head because he's like, I can see that you're struggling for this power thing. I'm going to use you.
Okay.
You are going to be a great asset to me. And the visions are that his wife is going to die. So he wants to find this way to save her.
Whose wife? Anakin's wife.
Anakin's wife, yeah. He's the only one with a wife.
I see.
Yeah, this is all put in his head. He just wants to save her, basically.
Okay.
And to do that, he has to turn to the dark side to learn this power kind of thing. And he's willingly going to do it because, well...
Fuck bitches, get money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Isn't that the catchphrase for Star Wars? Fuck bitches, get money?
I believe that one was...
Because there's...
lay pipe, get credits.
Yes, because it's Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Star Wars To the Dark Side, and Star Wars Lay Pipe, get credits.
You actually got one of those right, which is Return of the Jedi.
I know. What can I say? Was I close on the other? Isn't there something about the dark side or something in... I don't fucking know.
Nah, not really.
Fuck. Well, I look like a dickhead now, don't I?
Yeah, but it's already confusing the movie order for people that don't
Yeah,
know.
'cause I was...
The first three came out, but then they're 4, 5, and 6 in the chronological order.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah.
It's already confusing.
I was going to say that before. I was like, aren't they in like a fucked order? So,
Yeah, they are. And then no one cares about the sequels because they fucking suck.
One came out like somewhat recently, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Huge waste of time.
Oh,
Huge waste of time.
nice.
Yeah, if you're going to watch Star Wars, just fuck 7, 8, and 9 right off. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Keep your experience of Star Wars just pristine.
So for someone who hasn't watched Star Wars, I think I've watched half of one when I was like 7, so I basically haven't watched it. If I were to start watching, do I watch the one that came out first, or do I watch the one in chronological order that comes first?
This is a huge debate.
So settle the debate. Tell us what's right.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, you do. Tell us what's right.
I prefer to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just because when they talk
In the
about
order they came out.
no, like just chronological order.
Okay. So not the first one that came out. You'd watch.
No, I'd watch that 4th.
Okay.
And that's purely because when they talk about stuff in those movies, you kind of just like, okay, like,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But then you kind of have this backstory now when you've watched the first ones, like 1, 2, 3. You're like, oh, this makes more sense now.
Okay.
And so it just doesn't just go straight over your head.
Because the first Star Wars came out in like the 60s or 70s or something, didn't it? Like a long time ago?
Oh, good question.
Because you said your dad watched it when
Yeah.
he was younger, and I'm assuming we're about the same age. So I'm guessing our dads are about the same age. So I'm guessing 70s?
Well, my dad was born in the summer of '69.
Bryan Adams? My dad was born in 66.
Oh,
So,
Norman invasion, 1066.
exactly.
But I'm assuming it's 1966, not 1066.
Yes.
Um,
1266 actually, but he's Yoda. My dad is Yoda. I am Anakin. I am Yoda's son.
so you're Darth Vader.
Fuck. You got me.
Checkmate. Just chess at the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
Just full checkmate.
Yeah.
Give me your boat.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it came out like late 70s.
Yeah.
Early 80s probably. I don't know.
Mm.
One of the two. Around the time I think Indiana Jones started being made.
I have seen the first Indiana Jones because there's 3, 4, 10.
5, I think.
Jesus. Okay.
There was the 3 that came out that were good, and then they made the 4th one when Harrison Ford was a bit older, and
People
it just
just-
had to do with aliens and stuff.
People
It
just
sucked.
keep making it. Like, they just stop.
Yeah,
Quit
Just-
while you're ahead. It sucks that it has to end, but just leave it.
let it rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think, maybe that. I don't know. I don't even know when Indiana Jones came out. Made by by the same people that made Star Wars.
There you go. I didn't know that.
Yeah, George Lucas made Star Wars.
I know that name.
Was
There you
helped
go.
by Steven Spielberg, and then they just
Know that name as well.
role reversed.
There you
So
go.
Steven Spielberg made Indiana Jones.
Nice.
And George Lucas helped with that.
Okay, official guesses. I'm going to put the right answer right here in the post edit.
Mm.
What year do you think the first Star Wars came out? I'm going to say 1978.
That was also my guess.
Okay, I'll say 79. Correct answer is here. And then Indiana Jones, first one. I'm going to say 81.
Okay. See, I don't know. This could be misleading because in that Harrison Ford has more stubble than in Star Wars, so he looks a bit older. And so I'm naturally going to say 85.
85, 81, correct answer. Oh, knew it. Knew it. That was my next guess or my original guess. So, yeah. Okay. So they're very old,
You're
very
actually going
confusing.
to edit that in as well.
Yeah,
the dates?
absolutely. Absolutely I am.
Should have done it with your hand moving.
Yeah, yeah. I'll write it.
Right,
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Get a whiteboard.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be
Fill in
nice.
the gaps logo.
Yeah. Can you draw it for me?
I don't really know how to draw.
Oh, I do. I'm a tattoo artist.
Oh, see, I'm just better at accounting.
Oh, at the... Fuck, I was going to say the name of it and I couldn't remember the name. That would
The
have been really
accounting
fun.
store.
the Khalifa thing.
The Burj Khalifa.
That's
Oh, yeah,
the
for
one.
businessman
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would have said that, but
Correct.
I couldn't remember the name of it, so it's not funny anymore. Fuck. Shit. So that's Star Wars. Okay,
Pretty much, yeah.
nice. So I wasn't too far off. I was a long way off, but
Yeah, the one that hurt the most was probably that you said Chewbacca was with the bad people.
is he a good guy?
He's like a very good guy.
Oh, okay.
Like, we want justice for him. He doesn't get
Okay.
a medal in one of the movies, and he should have. And then they give
They-
it to him in the ninth
What are
one.
the medals for?
They basically, like, saved humanity, I guess.
Okay. How many Star Wars are there?
9.
Okay.
6 good ones.
Okay. So
9.
6 that we actually remember.
Yeah.
Remember to remember.
And then there's, like, standalone films as well.
Okay.
And then a whole bunch of TV shows and
I see.
everything like that.
I see. Because I also used to have a lightsaber when I was little, and you sent me a video recently of you with lightsaber. Maybe I'll put that in the post edit as well.
Yeah,
That'd
oh
be sick.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're into the collecting side of things as well, hey?
I am. That one
Yeah.
cost an arm and a leg,
Mm,
but it
that's
was
okay.
worth it.
Yeah.
It
Worth
was
every
worth
cent. What did the missus think of it?
it. Initially, she was like, "Do what's gonna make you happy." And then after, she was like, "That's sick." Like,
Is she into like nerd culture stuff as well?
yeah, she loves Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Absolutely loves it. We've done a Harley Quinn tattoo on her calf,
Nice.
and she kicked me in the chin whilst we did it. She twitched
Purposely,
and
or-
her heel just came up.
Okay.
Yep.
That's my biggest fear because my legs, I always twitch,
Yeah.
and I just like try so hard to not do it. But the harder you try, the more you do it.
Yeah.
It's fucking difficult.
I think I'm just going to get people to glad wrap my legs to the bed so I can't kick.
It's like when you get your palms done, how they like tape your hand down to the bed so that you don't go like that.
I don't know why people get their palms
I
done.
want to.
Just to
I don't
experience
know
it.
why. I just want to. Like I go to the gym all the time and I use chalk and everything. Like it's not going to last for even a second. So
Yeah.
it's a horrible idea. But
I can't even sit for ones on my legs. I'm not going to be able to get ones on my
it's going to
palms.
fucking suck. But like, I just want to know.
Yeah. Like the top of the hand sucks already. Like getting your palm, no thank you.
Yeah, because it's where all your nerve endings are. So it wouldn't be nice. Same with like bottom of your foot and shit like that. But I'd rather palm than bottom of the foot.
Yeah.
At least people can see it.
I still remember seeing, it was an Instagram reel for, I don't know the name off the top of my head. It was Dark Sins. I think they moved somewhere else and changed the name.
Yeah, Studio 187. Studio 187.
Yeah, and one of the guys there got the bottom of his feet tattooed.
Yes,
That fully wrapped his legs to the bed. I was like, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
And it seemed like he was not phased.
Yeah, that's mad.
He just sat there and took it.
I forget who it was, but also a artist that's going to come on sometime soon. She got her palms tattooed in white ink. See, like you can't even see it, but like kind of sick. But like also fuck that. She looked like she was in a lot of pain, understandably so. But then the other one was, I can't even remember who it was. I don't know if they're even based in Perth, but someone, I'll try find her. She tattooed her palms herself.
I think another person from Dark Sins did that.
Maybe. How out of it do you have to be? Like, full respect. Like, how out of it in the nicest way possible?
It's making my palms sweaty. I don't like it.
Like, nah. I could not. I couldn't even, like, I'm not a tattoo artist, obviously, but, like, I couldn't even give myself a tattoo. But on your palm?
It's easier than you think. Way easier.
I've heard differing opinions than that.
It's
I've heard that it sucks.
It does suck.
Okay.
But
so way easier in terms of dealing with it or pain?
Kind of both.
Okay.
The only downside is if you're doing it that's like, it's just a standard design, you're doing it upside down. So it's counterintuitive. But I think it's easier to deal with pain because you know when like someone will be packing black and you're kind of like lifting off the seat, like just fucking stop. Yeah. You can just stop.
Yeah. So it's hard to mentally tell yourself to keep going with it.
Yeah, and so like I just tapped out of one that I did on the just above my knee. Because I had to pack a whole bunch of black, and I was like, this ain't it.
It's not it at all.
Nope.
No.
And I have a giant burn from some numbing cream that I was trying out on.
Didn't go well.
I did Batman. No, it didn't go well. And so like,
no shout outs for that company.
No shout outs. Have you seen that new thing that's come out with all the numbing creams?
Wild.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about like what in numbing creams because I've never used numbing creams before, but like I was like, that's kind of wild.
I think there's pros and cons to numbing cream. So I'm not going to say someone don't use it, but I'll be like,
think about it. Yeah.
Especially if it's like a tiny tattoo, like go for your life.
Yeah.
Like it'll still be numb like an hour later. But when it's like a full day sitting, I'm like, I'd rather you didn't.
Because it also makes it harder to tattoo, hey?
A little bit.
Okay.
Like initially, like particularly when I've done it for traditional designs, it hasn't mattered too much just because you're kind of like drilling that in.
Yeah.
But
if it was like fine line or something like that or stippling, it probably wouldn't be so good.
It's because like you want that skin nice and tight so it's not just kind of going everywhere.
Yeah.
So you can get a nice clean line. But then it has so much elasticity. It just kind of bobbles as you do it. And it's just so frustrating. Then sometimes it heals. It's a bit blown out because that bobbling, your needle's gone in too far. Like it can just be a nightmare.
I think if you can even somewhat bear getting a tattoo done, just don't use numbing cream would be my suggestion.
Yeah.
But if you need to, then talk to your artist first at least.
Exactly.
Don't just show up with numbing cream and
that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm gonna get to the point soon of like when people just show up with numbing cream on. It's the most infuriating thing, and I might put up a post at some point being like, "Hey, if you show up with numbing cream, you're going home and paying for your appointment because I've lost out on this whole day."
you can sit at admin and tell me when it's not numb anymore, and then we can start doing the tattoo.
Well, like the amount of people that have allergic reactions and they just get all these welts around it. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, not a great idea.
Not a great idea.
No, not at all. I don't know how we got onto that topic. No idea. Let's
Tattooing
backtrack.
yourself.
Yes.
And then
Palms.
Then
Definitely something.
tattooing yourself and then tapping out and then the numbing cream because I
Harley
got the
Quinn,
burn.
because your missus likes Harley Quinn,
Yes.
nerd culture, Star Wars, lightsabers, Yoda's friends with Anakin, Bulbasaur. Welcome to Fill in the Gaps.
Full circle.
We've done well there. Yeah.
This is actually like so just relaxing
It's
to play
nice, hey?
with.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this might be weird, but I'll just, if I have like not shaved, I'll like pick at my hairs. And I was like, that's all I'm going to do right now is probably just sit here uncomfortable.
I can't
just
do
like
that.
pick it. And so then everyone was like, just like squeeze your leg or something. I was like, no, that's weird.
It's not
I
nice.
need like a fidget spinner, like do something with my hands. You have saved my life.
There you go.
It's really nice.
Yeah. It is quite nice.
It is.
Also, not as nice as I thought it was going to feel, but it still feels very nice.
Really? I thought it feels nicer than I thought it would feel. I thought it would feel a lot firmer, like not as fluffy.
I thought it was going to be more fluffy. So there we go. I'm glad we could meet in the middle and just...
Two ends of the spectrum.
Exactly. I'm definitely one end of a spectrum.
Aren't we all?
I guess.
We're all on there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I am on there. So then, obviously, Pokemon, also a big fan.
Yes.
Was that another thing that you kind of grew up with and then still love, or was that a later kind of thing? Because
that was a later thing.
Yeah.
I think initially I probably was like the worst in school for being like, oh, you like Pokemon, you fucking dork. And then I'm just here with Bulbasaur and Growlithe tattooed on me. And my mum's like, who says you're going to like that at 30 when you're older? Me. It's sick.
it's fucking awesome, okay?
Who cares? My tattoos won't even look good in 30 years.
Exactly.
So I'm just down for the ride.
Exactly. That's my whole thing when people say, what about when you're older? I'm like, when you look old, you automatically look more shit than you used to. So why not look more shit with cool tattoos?
Exactly.
It's like...
And like when you're old, you know when you can like go to your grandparents and like ever so slightly pinch them and then like the whole arm goes purple from a bruise? Like we're just going to permanently look like that.
Exactly.
So people
sick.
won't come up to us and try like give you the random hug. They'll just be like, oh, I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to fucking hurt you.
And that's just great because people are difficult to deal with.
Yes, this is true.
I just would rather stay on my own.
With your lightsaber.
Human interaction.
Stay in your...
It's not the one.
Just...
Yeah.
Nice. So, didn't like Pokemon growing up, but then got into it more as you're older. Was it like anything that in particular that got you into it, or was it just kind of something that came about and you grew an interest in?
I think it was being in the realm of tattoos and like seeing how cool these tattoos were and people getting like full sleeves. I was like, it's actually okay to like this.
Yeah.
And I used to play in school. It was this huge thing. Everyone would play Pokemon for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like it's like that big.
Like the cards?
No, like the games.
Okay.
But not like on a Game Boy. They'd get like an emulator on their laptop and play. And then I was like, oh, may as well give it a try because I want to look cool like everyone else. And then I was just like going home, not studying, just, you know,
playing Pokemon,
walking through Pallet Town and Viridian City. And I just loved it.
Nice.
And that just sparked it. And then I was like, there's cool art for Pokemon. This is pretty cool. And then I went back and watched it all on Netflix. And I was like,
this is a
pretty
thing.
cool.
Yeah, nice. Because I said this on the last episode and some other episodes as well, but like growing up, I was a little bit into Pokemon because me and my brother had some like Pokemon DVDs and stuff like that. So we'd watch them. And then my best mate, he had like Pokemon cards and everything. But then I kind of grew out of it. But I got Pokemon Go like the back end of COVID and like played it a little bit. So I've never been super into it, but it is a cool universe, just like all these little characters and they do these things. So my missus is full on into Pokemon, but I know sweet fuck all. So we did also get lectured, myself and Fizz, after the last episode by some guys that do a podcast about Pokemon on Twitter. I think they're the O2, what were they called? The O2 drop, I think. The Zero dash to hyphen 2 drop, because if you go 0 and 2 in like a Pokemon thing, then you're basically fucked or something like that. That was their explanation. I can't remember, but if you're on Twitter, look them up, give them some love because they were amazing people.
Free shout out.
Yeah, pay us. No, but they were like giving us a bit of explanation about Pokemon because we had no fucking idea. And my favorite Pokemon. Do you want to guess who my favorite Pokemon is? I might have told you. I can't remember.
I feel like you did tell me, but I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Have a guess.
I feel like it's either going to be something super mainstream like
It's
Gengar
not.
or
It's not.
Charizard.
No, it's not.
Um,
It's not super mainstream, but I wouldn't say it's like this crazy out there.
Is it from like the original Pokemon?
No idea.
Okay.
It's one that someone that's a casual Pokemon fan would definitely know, but like a super casual fan that only knows Pikachu probably wouldn't know.
Okay. Wow, this is really stumping me. I don't know, is it like Mew or Mewtwo?
No. Ditto.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I like it. And my whole thing with Fizz is like, I don't understand how he's not just the most OP Pokemon because he can beat anyone.
Yeah.
And the guy from the other podcast was explained to us like, yeah, he can only take the attacks from that Pokemon, but then his like health and something else are like his normal ones, which are normally very, very low.
Yeah.
Well, like, okay, makes sense. Still my favorite though, so he's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a very in-depth universe.
It's crazy. I do like it though. It's kind of cool because there's so many little characters that have got all their little.
You can
things,
lose
so.
just days of your life in Pokemon. Just once you start down the rabbit hole, it's like you're never coming out. You will be there forever.
Who's your least favorite Pokemon?
My least favorite Pokemon?
Like one where if you could fight this Pokemon in a Pokemon battle, you would just want to mash its head in. You just got a free shot at it and you can just pummel it.
There's two that I'd really want to battle. And there's one that this is like stupid, but like
I may or may not know these, but
I don't think you'll know this one. Grimer.
No.
It's like this purple blob, and I just want to like.
I feel like I've seen him.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his name, but there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I kind of just want to like stomp on him.
Is he like slimy?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hold on. I want to get your picture so you can put this to your head.
Yeah, I'll also put a picture of him here as well.
Yeah.
I'll put him on the purple background if he's purple. That'll look nice. What's his name? Grimer?
Yeah.
Grimer. Is he like a UK rapper or something?
No, he looks like you said you've seen the first Indiana Jones, yeah?
A long time ago.
Like the one with the Ark and the Nazis, and they open it and then they all melt.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, he kind of looks like when they all melt.
Yeah, I've seen that guy before.
Yeah, I just want to like just stomp on his head because I just like. It makes me think of like those hydraulic press videos.
Those are nice.
Where
some of
like,
them are nice.
Some of them like come up around the.
I like the ones where they're like waxy, like crayons and stuff, because they go down and they're like. Yeah. But the ones where it's like glass, it's just like.
Yeah, I
don't
like, care about those.
Yuck.
Or like playing cards and it's got that blade down the middle and they just.
Yeah.
The sides. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to do that and just like see if he goes around my shoe.
Fair.
Yeah.
So it's more for the texture of him, seeing what he's like rather than actually wanting to beat him up.
Yeah, the intrusive thought aspect to it.
And then who's the other one?
See, I actually have a few, but I've got to like pick which one is like priority.
Priority of getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pikachu.
No, I'll say Ekans.
Don't know who that is.
It's just Snake backwards.
Okay.
Because he's a snake.
Oh, I've heard of that before.
Yeah. And it's just because every time I played and I would come across one, he'd use this fucking poison attack and then I'd end up poisoned. And it was just so frustrating. And that was before I actually looked at my options and saw that there was a runaway option.
Oh.
So I didn't have to fight him. But, you know.
You just want to get one. You just want to get one back.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
And it's not, my thought wasn't even I'm going to capture him. It was just
I want to beat him.
Yeah. So I think I just want payback.
Okay.
Just revenge.
Fair.
Just Batman. I am vengeance.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. I get that reference.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Have you seen Twilight?
Nope.
Good man.
Team Jacob. I
Is that
guess.
someone in
I
Twilight.
don't know. It's Team Jacob and Team Harold or I don't.
Oh, I just know is it Edward?
Edward, nice. Well done. We did well there. Teamwork.
did.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, because all that talking about beating up Pokemon thing, that reminds me of this thing that me and my missus quote all the time, and it's like, people love minions, but if I saw a minion in real life, I'd want to put it in a microwave. Oh, look at that. We rebranded. It's blue now. That's okay.
It's because you're on the light side.
Yeah. Nice. Now we're like real Star Wars, hey?
Yep.
Kind
I'm
of.
just in that like middle zone of like I can harness the dark and the light.
I'll see if I can fix it quickly.
Oh yeah, you can do it manually.
Quality content.
Yeah, just
That's less of a green, but it's still green. Don't change, bitch.
so
Nice. That was sick.
I was trying to fill the gap.
Fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
Hey, nice. But yeah, I would 100% want to put a minion in a microwave because fuck them things.
But actually, like, why? What are you expecting to happen?
That's what I want to find out. What would
it's like
happen?
a Kinder Surprise. Like, will it just explode and pop open?
Would it melt? I don't know what they're made out of because they're not human, so it's not meat and bone.
I haven't actually watched like Despicable Me
Neither
or the
have I.
Minions one in a long time.
I haven't watched them ever, but I fucking hate minions.
Well, that's the thing. I'm wondering, like, do they have hair? Because I found that would catch on fire
Mm.
and then they'd burn.
And their goggles, are they glass? Because then that would...
I don't know. Are they like safety goggles where they're like that special plastic?
Mm. Yeah, I need to find one and put one in a microwave.
I just need to find a grimer and just.
Yeah. Exactly.
I feel like you could put something in a minion's mouth, have it like a Pez dispenser where you like push on its head and like a Tic Tac comes out.
They probably have those.
Oh, they definitely do. But
Oh.
like, I mean, like a real minion.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
if you were to find one, put one in a microwave.
Yeah.
Like,
Find one, put something in its mouth and just hit it on the head.
Kind of like the nutcracker things.
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Yeah.
Just fucking elbow in the back of the head. Just be like, Heimlich maneuver, he was choking.
Do you reckon anyone's ever done that? Someone's choking, they're just like,
Or just someone does it and say that they were choking. Do it hard enough so that
Maybe.
they get knocked out. And then when everyone's like, why'd you hit him? Be like, he was choking. And then he doesn't remember.
then I'd do that full like, I don't even know what movie it is. They're like, this is Sparta.
Oh.
Like, kick like that.
Oh,
That's what I'd do.
I know the name of that movie. I haven't even seen it, but I know the name of it. What is it? It's not called Sparta. It's called...
What makes you think? Is it like Hercules or something? Or is it like Ben-Hur or one of those? I don't know.
No.
Because I've heard all those names, never seen either of them.
I'm sure it's like one word.
One word.
I don't know though. Ikens.
Gaseous.
Nice.
I was going to say gaseous exchange, but that's two words.
Just hyphenate it.
True.
That works.
The O2 drop.
Hey, callback. And then the other nerd culture thing that we were saying that you love, DC universe.
Correct.
Marvel universe is better, but like, no, I don't know.
I could walk out that right now.
That's why I said it, because I knew it was going to get you fired up.
You.
Yeah, I've seen like no superhero movies ever. I've seen a handful, but not enough to have an opinion. So why do you just prefer DC, or do you think DC is genuinely better than Marvel? And do you have a reason?
I don't know. I think I was just introduced to more DC stuff.
Okay.
It's just a preference.
Okay.
I think just like the idea of like there being like a caped crusader, like a Batman, is pretty cool. Instead of just like this person shoots a bow and arrow. I mean, they all overlap. Like there's a guy that shoots a bow and arrow in DC as well.
Yeah.
But like,
So who's
There's
the
all
DC one and who's the Marvel one?
oh, Hawkeye is the Marvel one.
I've heard of
He's
him.
Jeremy Renner.
Don't know who that is.
The
Is
guy
you?
that got-
Is that you secretly?
No, it's not me. I wish it was.
I don't know.
If I was him, I wouldn't just divulge that information.
Fair, that's why you have to say no for the record. Yep.
Correct.
And then the one in DC?
Arrow. Green Arrow.
I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah. It had its own TV show.
Yeah.
He popped up in The Flash as well.
See, Flash is DC.
Yes.
Fuck, I'm good.
Super fast man.
Yeah. So who's your favorite? Is Batman your favorite superhero?
Yeah.
Nice. Who's your favorite from Marvel?
I won't even. Oh, actually, I will say hero. I was gonna say I won't, but like Captain America.
Do you have one that's your favorite villain? Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
Who?
Ultron.
Who's Ultron? I've never even heard of this guy.
Have you seen the US Office?
Yes.
You know Robert California?
Yes.
He voices Ultron.
No way.
He's this like robot. And so every time I watch that, I just think of Robert California and just how seedy he is. Like,
So I'm never going to be able to watch that now because I've watched The Office like 20 times.
Yeah.
That's an exaggeration. I've seen it, I think, 8 times all the way through, which is a fuckload. Yeah, I won't be able to watch it because he's such a weird dude, Robert California.
I know, but I fucking love him at the same time.
yeah.
He's like one of my favorite characters. And you can't watch Avengers Age of Ultron without just thinking of his lines. He's like, life is just sex. Like, that's all I hear. And the sexual metaphor or the nature metaphor.
Yeah.
The nature one. Well, when two animals.
Yeah. Fuck. I kind of want to watch this Ultron dude now, but I don't know if I can.
I reckon you could.
I don't know.
He's pretty cool. He's like
Do you
an
think
AI.
it would? Do you think it would more ruin Marvel for me, or would it ruin The Office for me?
Neither. I think it'd just be the best of both worlds.
Okay, maybe.
You'd
maybe.
watch it and you'd be like, Robert California fucking shit up.
So, so what's Ultron in? Does he have like his own movie or series or something, or
As far as I'm aware, he doesn't have his own series or anything. I could be wrong, but I don't keep up with Marvel that much.
so he's in like Avengers or?
He's in like the main set of Avengers movies where there's like the Avengers and then the Avengers Age of Ultron, which is what he's in. And it's just because Iron Man is trying to create this AI that
So
I can't really remember the reason. But
wait, so Ultron was made by Iron Man?
yeah, by Tony Stark.
Okay,
It's like Anakin Darth Vader thing.
right.
Yeah, and so he was made by him as like an AI, and then stuff happens. He ends up in a robot body kind of thing,
Okay,
and then he just wants to like destroy humanity. Because the whole thing is to like he's going to protect humanity, but then he's like the only way to protect it is
To
from
destroy it,
itself.
yeah.
So I have to destroy it.
okay,
Yeah,
right. Because I was going to say, because aren't the Avengers the good guys, and then he's a bad guy?
yeah.
Okay,
Because
so he turns on him.
yeah, really quickly.
Right, nice. I like that. Good stuff.
But yeah, Batman is always the way to go.
Okay, Batman's the man. I have seen the original or first or whatever it is, Batman. I've seen that one, the one where it's like his backstory of when he goes to the cinema and his parents get the pew pew.
Yeah, but that shows up in a fair few of them.
The OG one, whatever the OG one is.
Did it have Jack Nicholson as the Joker?
No idea.
Ah, damn
It
Did
wa-
have
it-
Arnold Schwarzenegger in it?
No idea. Don't think so. I think I would have remembered that. Didn't have Arnie, and it wasn't Heath Ledger as the
Yeah.
Joker. So whatever the OG one is,
It's making me think Jack Nicholson.
possibly. I'm not sure. But then I've also seen Joker, and that happens at the end of Joker.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen Joker.
You haven't seen it.
No.
So there's this whole thing. I'm obviously not a movie buff. I thought Joker was really fucking good. Like, not the greatest movie of all time, but I think it was really, really well done. But then there's people that are movie buffs, and they're like, how that movie got nominated for any awards, I don't understand. It was so shit. And I'm like, I must be so out of the loop because I don't understand why it's so bad. I thought it was really, really well done.
Yeah, there's always going to be people that hate on
Yeah.
it. And then they'll do the full circle after and they'll be like, yeah, it's a great film. I don't know why people hate on it.
Yeah, because, like, I need to hit him up, but the producer of one of the podcasts I listened to that, like, got me into doing a podcast and stuff, he's, like, one of my heroes, and he followed the podcast, and I was like, oh, my God, that's so cool. But he was one of the guys. He's, like, a massive movie buff, and obviously he's a producer, so he, like, does producing, editing, all that, and he was like, oh, it's the biggest load of shit movie. It's such a bad movie. It's so poorly done. And I'm like, is he saying that because it got nominated and he's just saying it shouldn't have got nominated? Or is he just saying, like, it's just a bad movie?
Yeah.
I need to know, like, is it on a scale, like a graded kind of thing where he's saying it's overrated, or is he just saying it's a bad movie? So I need to hit him up and be like, hey, tell me.
Elaborate for me.
What's happening? Yeah, I'll send him an email or something and see if he replies.
Yeah. I like how the one that you've seen is the one I haven't
Yeah, I know.
seen.
Crazy, hey?
Yeah.
I do have a little game while we're on the topic of superheroes. So do you know what blind ranking is? You get things and you have to rank them from best to worst, but then you can't change your answers and you don't know what's coming next.
Okay, can I write in my book to try and like visualize it and like remember what I've done? Or
No,
am I not allowed?
I'll keep you up to date on what spots you've taken and
Okay,
everything.
cool.
Okay.
I was just excited to use my Bulbasaur book. That's all.
So
Don't worry, just
it's superheroes. I mean, you can if you want, but I don't have a pen.
nah, it's all good.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay,
Don't sweat it.
so these are all superheroes, and I did also do some research into superheroes. So there's some ones I've never even heard of, but
Right.
hopefully you've heard of them.
So they're real superheroes.
They
as in,
are
like,
real
already
superheroes.
existing. They're not.
These are already existing
Okay,
superheroes.
cool.
Okay, so you just have to rank them one through 7. 1 being best, 7 being worst. But once you've picked it, you can't
Okay.
change it.
So I see. I could rate someone a 7, and I'm like, wait, they're actually a 4 in this lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
1 is the best, 7 is the worst. Once you pick what spot they're going in, you can't change where they go.
All right.
Got it?
Decimal factors. Is that allowed or not?
No,
Okay.
it's just
All right.
this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, this is number 4, so on, all the way to 7.
Sounds fair.
Okay, first one is Robin, as in Batman and Robin. And this is just personal preference. It's not
Yeah.
who would win. It's just personal preference. Is he number 1 your favorite? Is he number 7 the worst out of the 7? Or is he somewhere in between?
I'd say he's like a 4.
Okay, he's number 4.
Yeah.
Safe option.
Yeah, like I reckon he's underrated.
Okay. Robin's number
Personally,
4.
yeah.
Robin's number 4. Okay. Green Lantern.
Oh, put him right at the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who gives a fuck about Green Lantern?
That's one of the movies I have seen when I was very little.
Yeah, I fucking hate Hal Jordan.
Okay. Why? What's wrong with the Green Lantern?
I just think he's overrated.
Okay. You think he's bad or you think he's overrated?
Overrated.
Okay. So he's not bad. He's just
No, he's
people
just-
people like him for no reason.
They probably have their merits to it.
Okay.
I just personally think like, fuck
Okay.
this guy off. We got some cooler developments. you
Okay.
know?
So 4 and 7.
Yeah.
Catwoman.
I have to say like a 3 because
Okay.
that was the tattoo I was working on
Okay.
on my leg.
Okay.
So,
Catwoman is number 3.
yeah.
Right. So Catwoman, Robin, and then you've got Green Lantern at the bottom.
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Oh, I wish I had Green Lantern higher.
So I'm guessing he's going at 6.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Overrated or bad?
I just think he's a bit of a shit hero. I don't know. I don't think he's got that much going for him. I think
Okay.
the best thing that to happen to Aquaman was Jason Momoa.
Fair. He
Yeah.
is hot. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're telling me. He's a great Poseidon reference for a tattoo.
there you go. So we've got Catwoman at 3, Robin at 4, nothing at 5, Aquaman at 6, Green Lantern at 7.
Yeah.
So you've
I'm
got-
actually I'm okay with that actually.
Okay. So you've got 1, 2, and 5 left to
Yeah.
put. Okay. Doctor Strange.
5.
Okay. Not a fan, or just he's
Yes, eh.
Okay.
Haven't got much to say.
Okay. No worries. Polka Dot Man. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay, because I had to look him up.
He's in that the second Suicide Squad movie.
Okay.
And he's like,
I just found out that he was one of Batman's rivals.
yeah.
Okay. You've got 1 or 2.
Yeah. So I don't know who to put at 1. That's the issue, and it could be someone so bad where it's like,
Could be.
I don't know, like Batmite or something. But like, I'll go 2 because like he's pretty funny.
Okay.
Like he's a pretty funny character when you think about it.
Okay. Just to be clear, I was hoping you were going to do that and have like the top 2 spots left because I just looked up worst superheroes and I've never heard of him, but apparently he was one of the top 5 worst superheroes. So
Okay.
there you go. And then your number 1 spot is the Joker. Any version of the Joker that you like. So I'm
That's fine.
assuming you're happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very happy with that.
Which Joker would you choose? Would it be Heath Ledger? Ooh. I thought normally when you ask people that are big fans of superheroes, they're like, Heath Ledger, 100%.
I know, but this is where I'll blow your mind.
Okay.
So I also love any kind of like DC video game.
Okay.
Love me my Batman games. And the guy that plays Luke Skywalker voices the Joker in these games.
Okay.
And I fucking love Mark Hamill.
Okay.
Like,
I've heard that name before. There you go.
yeah, if I could be his child, I'd have a really hard time saying no because I love my family. But like, I'd be jealous every day. I wish I could be his child. I think he just does such a wonderful portrayal of the Joker.
Nice.
Like, Heath Ledger has this great performance. Like, I think film-wise, Heath Ledger all day.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to go overall, I'll say the Mark Hamill one because he plays it just so
Is he
crazy.
Does he like play him or is he voice acting?
Voice acting.
Okay, yeah.
But he just puts like, you know, you can only do so much with the animation.
Yeah,
but like he gives it this just, he is a psycho kind of thing. Like if you came across this Joker, you're like, holy fuck, who am I dealing with?
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas Heath Ledger's one's more like dark kind of thing.
Yeah.
I do love that as well.
Okay. Nice.
I just think he did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
No one can top Heath Ledger's film performance.
It's because he's an Aussie.
I think he's just super talented.
I've still never seen that movie either, but
You should.
yeah. All the like every review I've ever seen is like Dark Knight is one of the best movies ever. Heath Ledger's performance is one of the best performances ever. All that. So maybe I should.
He does. He, like, you can tell he gave himself to that role. He didn't play it from a distance. He became the character.
Yeah.
And that's...
Because there's even bits in that movie where like it's unscripted, hey? And he just goes off script and...
I believe so, yeah. And I think, just when an actor is able to, like, put themselves into the body of the character they're playing, goes through the roof.
Yeah.
Like, that just becomes 10 times better.
Okay, so we've got Mark Hamill as the Joker, number 1.
Yes.
We've got Polka Dot Man, number 2.
Yeah.
We've got... Who'd you have? Catwoman, number 3.
Yeah.
We've got Robin, number 4. Doctor Strange, number 5. Aquaman, number 6. And Green Lantern, number 7. Anything that you that you would change?
I'd probably just move Polka Dot Man.
Don't do it to Polka Dot Man.
No, I'd probably move him to like a 5.
Okay.
And then...
Who would you have it to?
I'd probably shuffle everyone up a bit.
Okay, so Catwoman would be number...
Catwoman would be number 2. Robin would be number 3.
Okay.
No, then for shits and gigs, I'd put Polka Dot Man 4th and then leave Doctor Strange where he is.
So you think that Polka Dot Man is better than Green Lantern and Aquaman?
Yeah, because like...
Aquaman or Aquaman? What do you say?
I don't know. I'm an Aussie. I just say...
Say shit and think about it later.
Yeah. Think about the consequences when they arise.
Exactly. That's it. And they never do. So
just fly by the shit in my pants.
The shit in your pants?
See.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you go soon and get out of here and enjoy your Sunday night. Even though it's a Tuesday. Got the club going up.
No, it's a Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It is a Sunday.
Yeah, it is. It's Sunday somewhere. It's not, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
a Sunday in here.
Exactly.
Because we never want the weekend to end.
When he said that, I felt that.
That was one of the most disgusting things I've seen.
Clip that white guy podcast.
Put that on the TikTok.
Yeah. It's about what's in here.
Oh.
When I make the little, because I do little trailers now before I post the episode, I'm going to put that in there. Just,
please don't.
It's about what's in here.
God, what do you want to talk about? What's in here? Get real. Make it my MLK speak.
Yeah. The Get Real podcast with 2 white guys.
Yeah. The Get Real Fitka podcast.
Yeah, yes. Do you know how many people have said the Fitka podcast? And I'm like, it's obviously fill in the gaps, FITG, but go
yeah,
off.
but then it's kind of like, I don't know, like a 2000 song, like FITG, whereas it's just Fitka.
Isn't it like...
for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you prefer.
Isn't it like Katy Perry's song, TGIF?
TGIF, that's it.
Same
That also
thing.
makes me think of TGI Fridays.
Well, same thing, technically. Because it'd be weird if it was TGIF Fridays. Thank God it's Fridays.
Yeah. I only went to TGI Fridays like 2 months ago.
Not bad, eh?
It's like the first time I went.
What do you think?
Pretty good. I don't know. I kind of don't remember a whole lot. This is kind of embarrassing, but I hopped out of the booth and I swear to God I tore my groin.
You're getting to that age, man. You get to that age.
Yeah, I have the bone density of an old woman. My body just shuts down on itself.
That's very much me as well. I've never broken a bone, and I was talking about this to Fizz as well. Been playing sports since I was about 4. Never broken a bone. I've had a hairline fracture in my ankle. That's it. But my God, my body is broken down, and it's not a vibe. Like my knees sound like a fucking glow stick whenever I squat down.
Everyone says I'll be like, cause I'm tall and I can't just put on a stencil on a leg normally. I have to like sit down, and then I'll go to hop up, and they hear the. And they're like, "Oh my God,
are you okay?"
Yeah, and I'm like, "I'm fine."
Yeah.
And then they'll hear me hop up, and it's like my sternum will crack when I do this, and I'm like, "I'm so old."
Yeah, like I get to work and like sit down in my chair, and I'm like, fingers they all crack and everything, and then we got that. Those ones and
I just don't like.
And then we got that. Let's see if we can hear this one. Ready?
You're like a
Yeah.
You know when you have like a Mount Franklin water bottle?
Yeah.
Like the bottom crinkles.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Then I do my back and everything as well. And
when you're in school, did you ever do like pull on the side of the chair?
That's what I do now. But I never used to be able to crack anything when I was in school. But then one day I just like cracked my neck, and now everything cracks. So
righto.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm what is referred to in the tattoo studio as a baby.
So am I. I feel like you're like 1 or 2 years younger than me.
Take a guess.
See, my initial reaction is that you're either 20 or 21.
And what are you thinking? Like,
because you had your birthday somewhat recently, hey?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say you turned 21.
Yeah, I did turn 20.
Fuck yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
And it was November 27th.
My birthday?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck. Was I close?
No, not really.
February.
Yeah.
February 8th.
You're really close.
Oh, what was it?
It's New Zealand's Waitangi Day.
No idea.
It's the 6th of Feb.
Oh, pretty close.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay.
I know so many people that are born on the 7th and 8th as well. So
there you go. Yeah.
You got somewhat right. You got like half of my friends right.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. So, yeah, you're 2 years younger than me. Yeah.
Look at us go.
Look at us. Just a couple of children.
Just a couple of children.
Yeah.
You're not the same age as my brother. But you can grow better facial hair.
Can't grow better hair, though.
All that counts is what's
exactly. Can have one or the other, kind of both.
I wish I could grow facial hair.
Oh, no.
I just get that like Hasidic Jew look where it's like under the neck.
Not everyone can. Like I turned like 15 and could grow like just like kind of yuck facial hair, just like bum fluff. Yeah. And then just started shaving it, and then by the time I was 17, I just had like a full on beard. Yeah.
See, I like only had to like shave when I was like 17 because when you'd get like the sideburns growing like just below your ears and there'd be that leftover hair, that was just what I had to nick off.
I went to a private school before I like went to Switzerland and then came back and went to a public school.
Went to Switzerland?
Yeah, I did a student exchange.
Holy shit.
It's pretty sick, eh?
Did you learn how to ski?
I went snowboarding. Wasn't very good at it, but I did learn. Yeah, I spent like 4 days just learning. And I did all right, yeah. I was just terrified of like landing on my arm and breaking it, but I didn't, so is what it is. But yeah, I went to a private school before I went to Switzerland, so I was like 15 when I was there.
To know what school? Oh, my uncle went. I'm pretty sure.
There you go. All boys private Catholic school in the hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mum and her family when she was younger lived up in the hills.
Yeah, there you go. I've just moved from the hills. I like lived there my whole life. Yeah.
A new place.
Yeah.
Scarborough, right?
Yeah. Scarbs.
Just
the address is. But yeah, private school, and obviously you got the uniform and everything, and it's very strict and all that. And part of it is facial hair. You can't have any facial hair.
Yeah.
Dead set in year 10, I got a note in my diary, which if you get like 5 of them, you get a detention. I got a note in my diary for uniform because I had facial hair and I shaved 2 days before and I just had a shadow. And there was kids in that class that have never picked up a razor before. And I was like, this is bullshit. I shaved 2 days ago. I've just got dark hair. Like,
See, I was offended when that happened to me because I went to an independent Catholic school, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
It was basically the same thing.
Okay. What school? I'll bleep both of our schools out, but
Yeah, cool. I went
okay.
Hillary's like right
Yeah.
Sorrento.
Yeah.
Biggest waste of time. Cut that one out too.
I'm gonna bleep both of those. Fuck's sake, that's all right.
Yeah, and so we had like our fucking year 12 or 11 school photos.
Yeah.
And no, it was year 12. I like didn't go to school in year 11.
Nice.
Yeah, it was year 12, and we had our school photos, and they were like, "You need to shave," and I was like, "I'm so offended. I don't need to do anything." I was like, "Look, I've got nothing, mate," because they were all about that. And then I remember my brother telling me he had a kid in his year when they had school photos, and they told him to shave, so he just went, put the shaving cream on, and just walked back out with a full face of shaving cream.
That's good for school photos.
That's great for school photos.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they got detention though.
Yeah, because at my school, if you went to school photos and didn't shave, then they handed you a razor blade.
Yeah, one of those disposables.
Yeah.
And now, I should use those every day.
There you go.
Shave your leg with one.
I just use my head blade to shave my head, but that's it.
Yeah, true.
I use like a disposable to line up my beard and everything. But I'm glad I can grow a good beard, and I'm glad I've got good eyebrows. Makes up for the no hair, I guess, a little bit.
You do have good eyebrows.
I do. I need to get them.
That feels weird saying as a guy, but okay. Like
I do.
I can appreciate it.
They're not so great at the moment. They need to be threaded again, but
like they look natural, but they look sculpted at the same time. Is this like balance? I don't know.
I get them. I do get them threaded, and then I pluck them when they get a little bit yuck. But they need to get threaded again. But
that's so weird. I had mine waxed for the first time in my life, like 2 months ago.
It's good. It's good to get your eyebrows done.
Yeah.
I prefer threading over waxing. Most people prefer waxing though, but
I just went like with my girlfriend, and she was just like, "He doesn't want to look girly. He's all nervous about this." And I was, "Shut up!
Shut up! It's all about what's in here.
Don't make me look like a wimp." But yeah, because I didn't want to look like I had like fucking pencil tips at the end. Like
they don't. They just make it look natural.
Yeah,
unless
she
you say
literally
otherwise.
just took off all the stragglers, and then
That's
was like, "All right, done. You got no mono now."
Yeah.
And I was like,
looks so much better. Hey,
awesome.
Yeah.
And I was just red for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Because that's just who I am.
Yeah. Mine's a bit the same. Like I get mine threaded and I have to get like the rose water spray on it, otherwise my eyes just fucking puff up. But my missus, she just does hers herself, like plucking them or gets them waxed. And she got hers threaded when I got mine done, and she was like, dead set, I would rather get my knee or my stomach tattooed than get my eyebrows threaded. I was like, that's dramatic. Unbelievable. But I don't think it's that bad.
I don't know what to think, because I've seen it and people just sit there, you know, like in the middle of the shops.
Like it's not nice, but like getting tattooed is so much worse.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tattoos suck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I fucking hate getting tattooed.
I don't know who the fuck gets tattooed.
Yeah. That's why you should get my new stickers that I was telling you about before, that by the time this comes out, they're out now, that say tattoos hurt, so I got this sticker instead.
I want one of those.
Yeah. I'll come to the studio and I'll give you a bunch, and if any of the other artists want some, then...
They probably will. We're all like... I only use this for complete accuracy, this word, but we're all sticker sluts.
Nice.
You know, send you an order, there's some stickers in there, some lollies. It makes your day.
Yeah. Industry Tattoo Supply send you stickers, and
Industry actually gave me a free hat.
Yeah.
Actually, they gave me 2 free hats.
They give you good stuff. That's why you should order from them, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
With camera.
Yeah, any camera. Industry Tattoo Supply, order from them.
Yeah, it was great. I ordered my first machine from them, and they just sent me a free hat, free markers, free dragon's blood. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Very generous, very lovely group over there.
I bought all my first set of inks and that from them.
There you go.
It was great. This orange that I got from Industry, it, like the first time it scared me, it like dried in my ink cup. And then after that, I got this perfect ratio with this mixer, and he like put it in there straight away. Perfect. It kind of like looks like those PowerPoints.
There you go.
If that's orange or not. Oh, there's something.
Yeah.
It's like Diablo red.
Yeah. Nice. Hit 'em up.
Hit 'em up.
Anyway, rapid fire questions and would you rather?
Yes.
They're rapid fire questions, never rapid, but if you could take 3 superpowers or aspects of superheroes, what 3 would you take? So when I say aspects, I'm saying like you can take the speed of Flash, but you can also take like the size of Hulk. So it doesn't have to be his strength, but it can just be the size of him.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to take the ability to fly from someone. There's a lot that fly, so we'll just say one of them.
Green Lantern.
Sure. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know if this is a superpower, but I'm just gonna say it. I would love the charisma of Bruce Wayne.
You can take that. That's an aspect of him. So
Because then I could like swindle people for their money and then have my own Lucius Fox and my own Batcave and everything like that.
okay.
Businessman, Burj Khalifa.
Nice.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last one, I don't.
So you've got flight and charisma.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty content with just one of those. So, what would I even choose for?
You just want the in here of Jeremy Shaw.
Sometimes I could go without. Sometimes. I don't know. Maybe Bane's like venom juice thing where he like doesn't feel as much pain. It's kind of like super.
I didn't know that
strength.
he had that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like this.
Does it make you heal faster, or you just don't feel stuff?
No, you just don't really like. It's like insane amount of adrenaline kind of thing. You just like you don't really feel the pain as much, and then like he has super strength from it. I just use it for tattoos though.
Yeah, fair. He's had a numbing
Legit
cream.
reason, yeah, because then I could just sit every day, no worries. Could finally get my back done.
Did you hear about that girl that one time? I'm pretty sure this is true. She went skydiving, I think, and the parachute failed, and she landed, but she landed on a fire ant's nest. So when she landed, they all like swarmed her and attacked her, and the adrenaline basically like kept her heart.
alive?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So she survived it. I'm pretty sure that's true. It could just be a myth, but yeah, I heard about it on TikTok, and I was like, damn, that's insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a wild one.
God damn.
I don't know how good your quality of life would be after that, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
it's all about what's in here. So
Yeah, I feel like you just end up like a ballistics dummy.
Yeah.
You just like ribs are caved in. You
Yeah.
got all that like blue blood going everywhere,
Yeah.
and your red blood like.
got the purple skin like an old person.
Yeah.
all bruised and call
Like
back.
a leprosy or something.
Next one. Who's an artist or a song or playlist that you've had on repeat recently?
Well, for the last like 10 years of my life, I've had Eminem on repeat.
Nice.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
Any specific song, album, era of him?
I love the Slim Shady era.
Yep.
I think you can't go wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
From when we were 4 and 2 or something.
probably just an itch in our daddy's nutsack.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And last night, I just got back into Hilltop Hoods.
Hilltop Hoods are good.
Yeah.
Great blokes as well.
Are they?
I do like them, yeah. I saw them at Groove in the Moo like a few years ago, and they were lovely dudes.
Yeah, I've never met them.
Yeah. Well, I never met them, but I saw them on stage, and they seem like pretty cool dudes.
Yeah.
So, and I've never heard anything bad about them, so I'm assuming.
Yeah. Don't they usually open for Eminem at concerts?
Maybe.
I feel like they do.
Possibly, yeah.
I didn't get to go when he was here last time.
Neither.
I want to go.
Mm.
I want to go. I
Yeah,
love
same.
that man.
Yeah. I got offered tickets when he came to Melbourne in like 2017 or whatever it was. 2018, I don't know. Because one of my mates got tickets to Melbourne to go see him, but they couldn't go and offered them to me for free. But my parents were like, nah, you can't.
You can't go.
I was like, oof. I get it now because of the cost of living, but
Yeah.
yeah, that would have been nice to go.
That's so funny though. It makes me want to. One of my clients, they know someone that gets like free tickets or something to like the first practice sessions and qualifying of the F1 in Melbourne.
Jeez.
And I love F1, and I just kind of want to be like, hey, I'll give you a full 3-day session. If
There's
I can
artists-
have those
There's
tickets.
artists that do that. Hey, like,
Yeah.
who's that guy that everyone all of a sudden was the biggest fan of, and I had never heard of before? Fredigan.
Yeah, I never knew who the fuck he was.
I was so confused. Me and my missus was like, "Who the fuck is Fredigan? Why is everyone such a big fan now? Who is he?"
Yeah.
And I heard the music. Not gonna lie, not a big fan. I don't get it, but
I haven't actually heard anything.
I don't see why it's so
But
popular.
then Langley Park was fully packed.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
But I forget where I was going with that. But Fredigan, F1, somewhere in between. What were we talking about?
There's people that do that, of, offering up.
Yes,
stuff.
and I saw artists being like, "Hey, anyone got Fredigan tickets? I'll give you like a full free day for tickets."
Oh yeah,
I was like, "That's a cool thing to have. Just be able to be like, hey, I'll give you a full free day of work if you just give me your tickets."
yeah. People do it all the time.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I'd first like some of my mates. I'll be like, obviously, I'll give them mates rates because
You're a good fella.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just doing God's work, you know. But like,
God's
I'll be
plan.
like, Your discount can be for every client you get me.
Yeah.
I'll give you a further discount.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just usually what I do.
Mm.
I've only just started doing with some of my friends is like,
Refer someone, and then you get.
not even that. I'll just be like, hey, I have like an empty week. If you get a tattoo here in this time slot, I'll do it for like shop minimum.
Nice. That works. Yeah.
I just want a tattoo sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, yeah, artists do trades all the time. When some will like trade shoes and stuff, like Jordans or whatever. It's just weird when you're on a like percentage for like shop and artist, because then you have to give over like
The laces.
half a shoe and stuff like that. It's like I don't know what you'd get from it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. I'll trade you a Bulbasaur book for a full back piece in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I can swing that.
Bet. All right. Of Bulbasaur.
I'll tattoo your logo on you.
Bet.
Have you got that?
No.
That's locked in. I'll do it.
Matching.
Yeah.
You know where I got that logo from?
Where?
Fiverr.
Oh, you commissioned someone to do it?
Yeah. First guy that sent it to me, I asked him, obviously, bald head, beard, flowers, fill in the gaps, pink and purple, or purple and green. And he sent me back just like a barbershop logo of the guy, like full head of hair, no beard, a moustache, and like the words at the bottom. And I was like, I could have fucking done that, and I don't have hair, so that doesn't really work, does it?
Do you reckon he used AI?
No, he probably just used fucking paint.
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, I could have fucking done it. So luckily it only costed like $7 or something, and then I got that guy to do it for like a bit more, and he did a good job.
Yeah.
It's worked well, so.
It's pretty distinct. It's nice and simple.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if I ever want to rebrand, I know enough tattoo artists at this point that I could just be like, hey, please.
That's true.
Last rapid fire question. What's your favorite candy or junk food? Or if you want to give me a top three, then you can give me a top three if you want.
Yeah, I'm a lolly guy. So I don't know. Any kind of lollies. I just don't really love like the bananas and stuff like that.
Fuck off. Bananas are the best.
Nah.
They are.
Nah.
Bananas are the second best lolly.
Okay, here's where I'd like draw the line on it though. Do you like musk sticks?
They're okay. Not as good as banana lollies.
So the smell of both those things give me a headache.
Okay.
And so I'm just like, nah, not into it.
Isn't musk like deer penis or something? Anyway.
Really glad I don't eat it.
Anyway. So what's like your top three lollies? Other than banana lollies?
Yeah, sure.
You grub.
I think I like sour stuff. So like Warheads or Sour Patch Kids, that's good.
Yeah. Watermelon ones or just the mix bag?
Any except the new like Space Kids ones or whatever.
I haven't had Sour Patch Kids in years.
They taste like absolute ostrich taint.
Okay.
It was awful.
Specific.
Like
I like
salty wildebeest kind of thing.
Nice.
But yeah, otherwise, do you know what the best thing is? Whoa. Cut. The best thing is chicken crimpy shapes. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Already overrated. Go ahead.
No, bear with me here. With French onion dip. It will change your life. Someone said it to me and I was like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, yeah, watch this. Had it and I was like, holy shit.
I will try it because French onion dip I fuck with.
Yeah.
It's a top 2 dip and it's not number 2.
But you know how it's like kind of creamy but kind of salty?
Yeah.
Then you add the like...
Chicken crimpies are overrated though.
No, but it gives that perfect balance.
Everyone says they're the best flavour. They're not the best flavour. Pizza is the best flavour. Everyone knows that.
Pizza's bland as fuck.
What's the best flavour of shapes? If you fucking come across with some nacho cheese or barbecue or something, I'm going to jump across this table.
Nah, I mean, I was going to say barbecue, but...
Barbecue's good. It's not the best.
And I don't like Doritos, but the best Doritos are the nacho cheese ones.
Is that the red packet?
No, that's the yellow packet.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's insane.
At least it's not those horse mints or whatever. Getting some kind of mainstream.
Good. I'm glad. Callback.
Callback.
Yeah.
Listen to the podcast.
Yes, exactly. Listen to it. Scan the QR code.
It's great for your daily commute to work.
Exactly.
Or, in my case, drawing.
Exactly. That's what you listen to when you draw. Not Eminem. You listen to the podcast.
I don't listen to Eminem when I draw because it takes me away from it. So like what I used to do is when I'd study for school, I'd listen to like movie soundtracks because they're designed not to take you away from what's happening.
Mm.
It's just meant to fill the silence. So it's like the perfect thing.
I need to find that because, at work when I'm trying to do, because a lot of my work is like admin on a computer and I can't fucking do it. It's just like brain numbing. And if I listen to music, I end up just enjoying the music and shit, or podcasts, I listen to the podcast and I just don't focus. So lo-fi sometimes works, but then Anderson .Paak, I like listening to him because it's just like mellow
Lo-fi
vibes.
just makes me sleepy.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely, your commute to work.
Yeah.
When the freeway is super slow with all these roadworks and people that drive like idiots.
Which is all of Perth.
Yes, we don't know how to merge. Go to the eastern states. You will be taught a lesson on how to merge.
Yes.
Listen to the Fajr podcast.
Yes. You heard it here first. Listen to the Fajr podcast.
Exactly.
Yes.
The
For a promo.
TGIF podcast.
Yes. The TGI Fridays podcast. Maybe I'll do an episode there at some point, just at one of the tables.
Could do, but I reckon you'd have a lot of background noise.
That's right. Just interview one of the waiters or waitresses.
They seem like they do not want to be there.
Oh, they don't. Yeah. Yeah.
I waited forever just for them to bring me my drinks.
Mm.
And then someone next to me didn't want their drinks, so I was like, I'll have it. Which is double parked.
Nice.
And then it's all the groin.
Oof. That's how we got onto that. That's right.
That's how we got onto that.
Yeah. Oh, and then we were talking about favourite candy. That's it. And you said chicken crimpy. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's a dark horse, though.
Yeah.
Can't have it all the time,
Fair.
but...
So is that in your top 3, like junk foods?
Yeah.
So is that number 1 or number 3?
No, that's like number 3.
Okay.
Like
and
bringing
then,
up the rear kind of thing.
And then Warheads and Sour Patch Kids are 1 and 2?
They're just joint.
Okay.
I'd say like then like, I don't know, like Mars pods or whatever. Some kind of like chocolate thing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you like chocolate?
Fucking love chocolate. That's my one killer.
Are you a Turkish delight person?
Fuck no. I would.
Good.
Oh my god. At work, I often do like coffee runs and chocky runs and stuff because I need to just get out of the office.
Just a sweet gentleman.
I know. I'm a fucking love. I'm an angel. It's about what's in here.
If that is what gets known from this video, I will lose
I'm just gonna
it.
clip that every time.
If
just put
everyone
it all
that
in
books
there.
in comes to me, and I'm like, where do you want it? They're like,
Just
in here.
Doesn't matter where it is in my body. It's in here.
Yeah, I will.
Changed again. That's okay.
Now we're matching.
Yeah.
Twinning.
Lovely. Hey. I forget where we're going. Oh, chocolate.
Yes.
Mm.
Coffee runs.
Yes, and if anyone asks for a chocolate or anything, I will happily get it for them, even if they say just any chocky. I'm like, cool. I normally get a twirl or a Kit Kat because those always slap.
Kit Kat.
Yes, go to Kit Kat Chunky.
What's your opinion on a Boost?
Good. I like them.
Yes.
Yes, nice. If anyone asks for a mint chocolate, a cherry ripe, or a Turkish delight, I say you can get it yourself. I'm not fucking getting it for you, and I mean it wholeheartedly. I either come back with a different chocolate for them, like a plain dairy milk, or I just don't get them anything.
See, I used to love like the mint aero
Oh
bars.
my god, that is fucking grotty.
And now, I found a newfound love for cherry ripe.
Okay,
But
cherry
I
ripe.
live more of people's reactions to it than the actual taste of the chocolate.
Cherry ripe, I can bear with because that's the one where it's like it's that and Turkish delight that is left in the favorites box, and I'll have the
Yeah.
cherry ripes. They're okay.
Yeah.
I just don't really like dark chocolate. But Turkish delight, mint chocolate, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Not
My mum
doing it.
loves Turkish delight. And just
Grotty.
that, the one time I bit into it, had that like goo come out. I was like, nope. Another thing that gives me a headache.
Yes.
It's so random.
People that like Turkish delight give me a fucking headache.
Yeah. It's like when you walk through like dusk or something
Yeah.
at the shops and
Yeah.
just like all those candles mixed together. It's like mixing two innocuous fluids and it creates poison.
Yeah.
That's what my head
Yeah.
does.
Ostrich taint,
Nah, that's just usually the taste of.
the Sour Patch Kid things. Or
Yeah,
whatever
that's
it
what
was.
it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
There's a few things that taste like that.
Like ostrich taint.
Yeah.
I reckon my chocolate aside, because my top 3 candies would just be all chocolate because I fucking love chocolate. Like with like gym culture and everything, I can be very strict on my diet. Chocolate is my one thing. If it's opened, I'm fucking finishing all of it. Like there will be nothing left. I love it so much.
Like you could do a full block in one sitting.
Oh, one sitting, 5 minutes. Dead set, that's not an exaggeration. If I open a
Damn.
block of chocolate within 5 minutes, it will be done. I once drove from my missus' work to Coles back to her work. One trip was, I think, 7 minutes in the car. in the time from Coles back to her work, I had 2 rows of a Smarties block of chocolate left.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Have you had that?
While driving.
Have you had that Milo?
Kit Kat?
Yeah, is it Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Okay.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's all right.
I thought it was underrated.
Better than that Vegemite chocolate that they tried a few years ago.
They tried that.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
Nah.
A few years ago.
I remember everyone raving about that caramel, and I didn't like it.
I don't mind it. It's overrated now, but it's good. I like white chocolate as well, though. So it's caramelized
I
white
can
chocolate.
make my peace
So
with that.
yeah. But my top 3 lollies other than chocolate, I don't know what order, but purple snakes,
Yeah.
peaches and cream, like like raspberries and cream, but the peaches and cream ones.
Yeah. I used to always eat the peach topping off first.
So good. And then number 3 is between banana lollies or clouds.
Clouds.
Yeah.
Fuck off the bananas.
No, bananas are fucking amazing.
Where do you stand on milk bottles?
They're just okay.
Yeah, they're so overrated.
Yeah. Do people genuinely like those and think that they're
you can buy
amazing?
just whole bags.
I know,
of those.
but they're fine, but they're not going to be my go-to by any means.
Yeah, they're
they're going to be
nothing
one of the
special.
last ones that I grab when there's only that and teeth left.
Yeah.
'Cause teeth are mint and they're disgusting. Why are the teeth mint?
Yeah, you just put that together in my head. That's why they taste like mint.
Yeah.
Because toothpaste.
Yeah. Witchetty grubs also underrated lollies.
I don't think I've had witchetty grubs since I was probably 8.
They're so good. I didn't even know what they taste like, but they're fucking yummy. They taste like
I might go past Coles on the way home.
do it. Still got time. Only just. We'll finish off with the would you rather so you can get out of here. Do you have a would you rather that you want to share or not?
The ones that come to mind are the ones that can't go on the internet.
Okay, fair enough. You can ask me afterwards then if you want.
I don't really think I want to know the answer to some of them.
Okay.
I don't like that people ask commonly those would you rather questions.
I see. Okay. The one I've got for you might take a bit of logic to think about, and it depends how skilled you are in some things.
Yeah.
Would you rather go to jail for 1 year or go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and you can leave as soon as you solve it? Obviously, a mixed up Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. I think I've touched a Rubik's Cube twice in my life.
And it's almost impossible to do it just by chance.
Yeah. And I think when I did touch it, I did where you take off all the stickers and change them.
You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah. See, I always have this thought that if I go to jail, I'm gonna die within 30 minutes. I won't be there long enough to say, "Hi, I tattoo."
Give me a needle.
I'm just dead. Yeah. So
What if there's someone there making sure you stay alive for the full year?
Well, I also don't like one part of jail, so I'd rather just say the 1 year, and I just have to tough that out.
Okay.
And just repress it from my brain forever. Because I feel like I'm never solving that Rubik's Cube.
But this was my thing, right? Because there's no way I'd be able to just solve one in 1 year. I used to know how to do one. I can't remember it all now. I can't even remember the first step. But there's enough people in jail. I think if you asked around, someone would know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and you could get them to teach you.
But if that's the case, then I'd just ask one of the guards. I'd be like, "Hey,
The guards aren't going to know.
No, but I'd be like, I tattoo people, right? I can see you, sir, have tattoos. I'll give you a full 3-day session if you just bring me an already solved Rubik's Cube."
You can't bribe anyone, but you can get people to teach you if you can find people that can teach you. But you have to run the risk of asking everyone in the jail and hoping that someone knows how to and they're not just going to shank you or something.
Yeah, see, I also feel like if I did that, it'd be like someone that just wanders into the wrong part of town. I'm going to walk in and they're going to be like, "Ah, a white man."
Yeah. Feels it in here. So you're going with the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's my safer bet.
Fair. Good call.
Still reckon I'll die in 30 minutes, but
The guards are there to
body can
keep you
be there
alive
for a year.
for a full back piece in 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, I can't bribe them, so they're not
True.
They're not going to
True.
be there for that.
Once you leave, then you can bribe them. Bribe them all you want.
And I'm glad. I struggle with the anatomy of a skull for realism, but I just know that that's all they want in there. And the spider web on the elbow, done a fair few of those. I reckon I'd be all right.
You can do it.
I can do it.
Easy. I need to get those. I've got a spider on the back of my arm. It's close enough.
I've got the most munted spider web on my elbow.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
What else can you even get on your elbow? Because I don't want to get a spider web, but I don't know what else you can get. It has to be something round, though.
yeah, no, but this was by an apprentice who, like, basically was, like, pushed into it. Like, you need to learn how to tattoo this spot. And I was kind of like, then they're like, can I do it on you? And when you're an apprentice, you just have to say yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so there's, like, blowouts the size of, like, the Nile, like, just massive. Then there's parts that aren't in there. Like, it's awful. But, like, he had to learn.
Had to do it somehow.
And I just kind of...
And he became a better artist because of it.
Yeah.
See?
We all start somewhere. I've done some absolute shockers on people.
Mm.
Like, so I'm kind of okay with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like it's going to look terrible anyway in a few years, so
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Shit happens. It's about what's here. Where where can people find you either in person or on social media?
In person, at Cartel Renaissance, 663 Newcastle Street, Leaderville. Come say
Drops the Addy and everything.
hi. I know,
Look
I
out.
only just learned it recently.
Nice.
Yeah, come say hi.
Yep.
Come
And
for a consult. It's always good fun.
what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is just Jeremy Shaw Tattoo
There we go.
because it's
Nice and
very
basic.
unoriginal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a sure thing.
it is a sure thing.
Onto it.
Yeah, follow Fill in the Gaps podcast.
Fuck yeah. He said it for me. Be sure to like, subscribe, rate, share the show, tell your friends. Go hit up Industry Tattoo Supply. They'll send you stickers as well. They will.
do.
And some good orange ink, apparently, if you order it.
Get some solid ink.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
literally solid ink.
Yeah.
It's a good brand.
Hit them up. But yeah, share the show. Show some love. Thanks so much for being on the podcast, man.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
It was great fun. Thank you for having
It
me.
was a good time. Have to get you on again sometime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe. I'll
Getting
think about
nuts.
it. If you're not in jail for a year.
I feel like I will never be in jail.
While you're in jail for the year, I'll watch all the Star Wars movies and we can reconsult and I can tell you more about Yoda.
I got the rough end of the deal. You got a year to watch fucking 9 movies.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's not
it'll
fair.
take me that long.
Fine, but you got to do a Rubik's Cube in that year as well.
Deal. We'll do it.
Without the internet.
Ah, shit.
You can ask whoever.
Just
without
not
the internet.
internet. Okay, no worries. Colours are changing. I think that's our sign to head off.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, everyone, it's what's in here.
I hate you.
Later.